Well, welcome in to CN2 News. I'm Lucas McFadden. You've probably seen a vehicle that looks like this. This is a Formula Drift vehicle. These tires right here, used for this car, are designed and made here in Richburg, in Chester County, South Carolina, and the manufacturing plant behind us. You can't see it, there's a vehicle blocking it, but we'll show it to you for sure. Want you to meet David Shelton. Come on in, David. You're the Director of Industry Relations for GiTi Tire. These tires are made in a building just a couple of steps behind us. This is pretty impressive, sir. Tell us exactly how these tires are designed and made here in Richburg, South Carolina.
The Champero SX2 and the SX2 RS are both ultra-high performance tires for the street with a little addition. For the RS, this tire is designed here in our engineering and R&D facilities and built in our manufacturing facility. Specifically, this particular tire is built to meet and exceed the expectations of these drivers in the matter of about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, where they take it to the limit, beyond, do a nice little dance around the course, hook up, and put you back in your seat as tight as you can be, and survive through those unbelievable temperatures with grace and control.
So these tires here are street legal, to your point.
Absolutely.
But these tires are made for Formula drifting.
Absolutely. You would not quite get your mileage expectations out of these. These are designed to last through this exercise for about 6 minutes.
Wow. This is what happens when the tire gets too close from the other vehicle to this vehicle, and then we obviously see what happens later on down the way. So when we talk about Formula drift, explain to our viewers what we're talking about here in layman's terms.
In layman's terms, we have some incredibly powered vehicles, lightweight suspension design that comes from a multitude of different racing endeavors, where you're putting the car in a position relative to another car. Basically, the race part of it would be the acceleration, because you're going to try to do a dance, almost like ice skating, tandem-wise, with attitude, aggressiveness, yet position and precision as you go through and carry with 750 to 1,000 horsepower, tires billowing smoke and everything side by side through the course, yet hit the right marks. And then reverse the trend and go the other way through a slalom, and it speeds 90, 100 miles an hour toward a concrete barrier, cock the car sideways and come within inches, and then out accelerate the other.
Now you and I see a tire, or you and I see a tire, you see something different. What is the goal, obviously, of the tire? To get them from point A to point B as fast as they can, safely?
That's absolutely correct, but with more, with absolute control, so that you can be comfortable to do things that the rest of us don't want to do.
Right.
Like heading toward a concrete barrier at 90 miles an hour sideways and just brush it.
How impressive is it that these tires are made here in Richburg, South Carolina?
It is wonderful, for one thing, because one of the whole reasons that we want to be here is closer to the market. We're doing it for America, on the American roads, with more American, since that was a Corvette, for American cars.
They love this track, I'm sensing. So this is a season, correct? So Formula drifting is a season that begins when to when?
Approximately early spring and finishes early autumn. And the fact that we're between events right now. Atlanta was last week and Orlando is this next week.
I got a chance to now experience what it's like to be in one of those cars, and let's take a look. Wow. So, David, helmet hair is fixed. I'm ready to go to continue the rest of this interview. First of all, I'm an extreme junkie. I love extreme things. That, I have to say, was scary. Was that the goal?
Their intent was to make sure you were thrilled.
I was thrilled. I was pressing on a brake that was not there.
That's right.
That's it. It's impressive. Now tell me about my driver. My driver's got a pretty interesting story.
Amanda is a phenomenal driver. She was formerly actually an ice skater, which makes perfect sense, right? Being able to spin without losing direction. And in this sport, you need to be able to keep control of yourself as well as the vehicle to do the right inputs at the right time without any error. And she's got it.
Wow. At the end of the day, what do you hope all those folks go back and tell the people in their community?
That they're glad for us to be here.
Because of just jobs?
Jobs, motivation, being on the map. This area is marvelous. I'm surprised it's not full of houses every place, because we're sitting on 1,500 acres of forest. It's marvelous. We're nestled in about 100 acres that was a clearing before. You're right next to an expressway. You're near an international airport. This is a marvelous place to live.
Well, David, it's certainly impressive what goes on here behind us at GiTi Tire in Richburg. They're always hiring, so check them out online to learn more. David, I think I'm going to take a break now and gather my emotions after that. How long was that race, by the way, that I did?
Oh,
demonstration?
You were there about 30 seconds to run, and so it was a full minute and a half, maybe at most.
David, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, well, that will do it for us for tonight's edition of CNT News. Have a great evening. Of course, we'll see you back here tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. with a brand new newscast.
Carolina Connection is brought to you by Wild Birds Unlimited. For more information, visit rockhill.wbu.com or indianland.wbu.com. Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.